Leviticus chapter 5, continuing in the instruction on the sin offering. And a soul, if it should sin, and it should hear a voice of an oath, and it is a witness, and he is a witness, or he hath seen, or he hath known. If he hath not uttered it or related it, also he shall bear his iniquity. O nefesh atar tiga b'kol davar tameh, o b'nivelat hayat meha, o b'nivelat behema tameh, o b'nivelat sheretz tameh, ונעלם ממנו, והוא טמא ותhem, or a soul which hath touched, or which toucheth in anything of uncleanness, in any unclean thing, or by a corpse of a living animal that is unclean, or by the corpse of an unclean animal, unclean quadruped, or by the corpse of an unclean creeping thing, and it is hid from him. Also, he is unclean, and he is culpable. O ki yiga b'tumat ha'adam l'kol tumato atar yitamah, or as he toucheth in the uncleanness of Adam, for all of his uncleanness, which he is unclean by means of it. وَنَعْلَمَ مِنْ وَهُوَ يَدَعَ وَهَثِمْ, and it is hidden from him, and he then knows it. He hath come to know it, also he shall be culpable. O nefesh ki tishava levate bishavatayum lahara o lahetiv l'kol atar yevate ha'adam bishavua v'ne'alam mimeno, or a soul as it be sworn for to be rash by means of lips, by means of two lips, to effectuate evil or to effectuate good, for anything which the man does rashly, makes rash in the swearing, or swearing of an oath, and it be hidden from him. And he hath come to know, also he is culpable for one from these. Wahaya ki etham la'ahat mele, And it shall be, as he is become culpable for one from these, وَهِتَوَدَّى أَتْرَحَتَ عَلَيْهَا. Also he shall confess how he sinned on account of it. وَهَبِهِ أَتَهَثَامُ لِيَهْوِ عَلَى حَتَّاتُ أَتْرَحَتَ نقيبا من حثون كشبا وشعيرة عزيم لحطات. And he shall bring his culpability to Yahweh upon his sin which he sinned, a female from the flock, a lamb or a goat, a female lamb or a female goat of the female goats, for his sin offering, for a sin offering. וכיפר עליו הכהן מחטאתו, and the priest shall atone for him, shall cover upon him from his sin. ואם לא תגיע ידו דשא, and if his hand approacheth not the sufficiency of a sheep or lamb, وهذه اتهثام أطرحته ثتثوريم وثنبنيونا ليهوه, then he shall bring his culpability which he hath sinned 2 turtle doves or 2 sons of a pigeon for Yahweh. Ehad lahatat wa ehad la'olah, one for a sin offering and one for a burnt offering. Notice there's no talk yet of a culpability offering. It speaks of the man's culpability, but the offerings are sin offerings and ascending offerings. From verse 14 onwards, it will start talking about the culpability offering, and probably the chapter should have been divided at the end of verse 13. وَهَبِي هَوْتَامْ el hakohen, and he shall bring them to the priest. وَهِقَرِيب et atar lahatat rishona, and he shall offer what is for his sin, what is for the sin offering first. وَمَالَقْ et rosho mimul orpo وَلَوْ yabdil, and he shall nip its head from the front of its neck, but he shall not divide. وَهِزَّا مِدَّمَ هَحَطَات عَلَى قِرْهَ مِذْبَحٍ, and he shall sprinkle from the blood of the sin offering upon the wall of the altar. وَحَنِّشَارَ بَدَّامْ يِمَّاثِهِ el yesod ويماث يماث el yesod hamidbeh, and the rest in the blood, the remnant in the blood, the remnant in the blood shall be drained out to the foundation of the altar. Hatatahu, it is a sin offering. وَيَتَحَثَّنِي يَعْشَلْ عُلَّا cometh apart, and the second he shall effectuate an ascending offering like the judgment. or ordinance. Wikiper alai hakohen me hatato atrahata winisalahalo. And the priest shall atone or cover over him from his sin which he sinned, and it shall be forgiven to him. Wemalo tashiga yado lithatetorim o lithanebeneona. And if his hand not reach to the two turtle doves, or to two sons of a pigeon or dove, then he shall wahevi et korbano atrahata. Then he shall bring his offering which he hath sinned, when he hath sinned. Ashirit haefa solet, the 10th of the ephah of fine flour, lahatat, for a sin offering. Lo yashima ala hashemen, he shall not set upon it oil. Velo yitena ala halavona, and he shall not give upon it frankincense. Ki hatat he, for a sin offering it is. Wahabiyah, and he shall bring it el hakohen, to the priest. Waqamat hakohen mimena meloh kumtho et adkarata, and the priest shall grab from it the fullness of his fist, its memorial. And he shall cause it to smoke to the altar. He shall burn it up to the altar. Ala ishe Yahweh, upon the fire offerings of Yahweh. Hatatahi, a sin offering it is. Wikiper alai hakohen al hatato atrahata me ahat mele winisalahalo. And the priest shall atone or cover upon him on account of his sin which he sinned from one of these, and it shall be forgiven him. Wahayata lakohen kaminha, and it shall be for the priest like the grain offering. And here begins the teaching on the culpability offering, and probably this is where the next chapter should have begun. Vayadaber Yahweh el Moshe le'amor, and Yahweh worded to Moshe, saying, Nefesh kitim olam ma'al, a soul, as it be treacherous in a treachery, wahata bishagaga, and its sin in an inadvertence, mikodeshe Yahweh, from the holy things of Yahweh. Wehevi etahathamo le Yahweh hayeletamim min hathon be'erkacha kesef shekalim b'shekel hakodesh latham. Also, he shall bring his culpability for his culpability to Yahweh, a ram, a complete or perfect ram from the flock, by thy estimation, in silver of thekalim, by means of the thekel of the holiness or sanctuary, for a culpability offering. ואת אטרחת מן הקודש ישלם and what he sinned from the holiness he shall repay. ואת חמישיתו יוסף עליו, and its fifth he shall add upon it. ונתן אותו לכהן, and he shall give it to the priest. והכהן יכפר עליו בהלכתם, ונסלח לו, and the priest shall atone or cover upon him, or make atonement upon him, by means of the ram of the culpability offering, and it shall be forgiven for him. And if a soul, as it sinneth, וአשתה אחת מכל מצוות יהוה אתר לו תעשנה, and it effectuate one from all the commandments of Yahweh, which things should not be done. ולא ידע והאתם ונשא עוונו, and he hath not known, yet he is culpable, and he shall bear his iniquity. והביא, and he shall bring Ail Tamim min Hathon, a perfect ram, a complete ram from the flock, Be'erkakalahatam, by thy estimation, for a culpability offering. Elahakohen, to the priest, Wikiper alai hakohen, alashagato, shagato, atarashagag, on account of his error or his inadvertence, wherein he erred, though he had not known, and it shall be forgiven for him. Athamahu, a culpability offering it is. Athomahatham leyahweh. In culpability, he became culpable to Yahweh.